Deadpool in Marvel Rivals is either the most refreshing hero the game has ever added, or the most overhyped mess NetEase has ever released. And honestly, it might be a bit of both. Because on one hand, Deadpool completely breaks the rules on how characters are supposed to work in Marvel Rivals. He's chaotic, he's unpredictable, hilarious, and he genuinely feels different from anything we've played so far, or I have been able to play so far. But on the other hand, he's also turning every single match into an instalock war zone. He's making team comps a nightmare. If you don't click fast enough, you're probably not playing as him for the next 3 weeks, and that's pretty much how it always goes on release dates. So the real question is simple. Is Deadpool actually good for Marvel Rivals long term? Or are we just caught up in the hype because, well, it's Deadpool? Let's talk about it. First, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Actually, scratch that. The red and black, dual wielding, fourth wall breaking elephant in the room. Insta-locking. If you've played Marvel Rivals at all since Deadpool launched, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. The match loads in, the character screen selection pops up, and before you can even blink, boom, he's gone. Deadpool is gone. Locked, taken, never to be seen again. And half the time, the person who locked him in has no idea how to use him. Absolutely no clue. They dive in, die instantly, refuse to switch, and suddenly your match turns into a 5v6 experience, which totally sucks for everybody involved. And here's the thing, this isn't even unique to Deadpool. This happens literally every time a new hero drops. But with Deadpool, it feels worse because he isn't just another character, he's a massive pop culture icon.
And it's Deadpool's turn to shine. Pew, 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 pew. Ah.
People aren't picking him because he fits the team comp, they're picking him because they want to be Deadpool. Which leads me to a spicy suggestion I have for NetEase. Maybe, and work with me here, just maybe, if someone insta-locked the same brand new character 3 matches in a row, give them a cooldown. Let them sit with their thoughts for a little bit and say, hey, you played him, let everybody else do it, you know? Not a punishment, just a little nudge, like, hey, maybe let someone else have a turn. See if they like it. I know some people would hate that idea, but honestly, it would save so many games. Now, explanation aside, let's talk about why Deadpool is genuinely interesting. Because from a design standpoint, he's just not another DPS hero. He's something Marvel Rivals hasn't really experimented with before. Most heroes in this game are locked into one role. Tank, DPS, support. We know how it goes. You pick your lane, you stay there, and that's it. Deadpool basically looked at the system and said, yeah, no thanks, like he normally would, right? Depending on how you play him and what the situation calls for, he can flex between multiple playstyles in a way no other character really can.
With me on the front lines, we can't lose. Go! Come on over, Daddy D. Heads up, losers!
It changes how the matches flow, it changes how teams adapt, and even changes how players think about the game. For the first time, we have a hero that feels like he's actively breaking the formula instead of just fitting inside it. And honestly, that's refreshing. A lot of people are comparing Deadpool's launch hype to Ultron's release. And on the surface, it makes sense. Ultron came out, everyone freaked out, people insta-locked him nonstop, then 2 weeks later, nobody cared. Deadpool is very different from Ultron in a few key ways. First, Ultron is fully a support hero. And let's be real, most players don't wake up excited to play support. I myself play support when I need to fill, but if not, I'm not playing support. I'm either normally DPS. Second, his kit was cool, but it wasn't really that flashy. It's interesting, but that's pretty much it. And third, his personality didn't carry him the way Deadpool does. Deadpool has voice lines referencing movies, memes, and pop culture.
A game within a game, a meta. Thank goodness this book has pictures.
Better stop that vehicle!
Ha! You really said it. Say cheese! Sucks to me. What are you waving at?
He actively annoys Galacta in-game. He talks directly to the player, which is insane. Even if his kit wasn't amazing, people would still play him just for personality, and that kind of staying power matters. Also, by the way, if you want to come hang out sometimes, I'm usually live on Twitch. It's just games, conversations, or whatever's going on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, starting at 7 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Links below if you want to come down or somewhere around here. But yeah, back to the video. From an actual gameplay perspective, Deadpool is kind of insane. People are already discovering combos that can charge his ultimate ridiculously fast. I've already seen clips of players getting his ult in under 10 seconds with the right setup. And that's day one experimentation. We haven't even scratched the surface of what high-level players are going to figure out with him, let alone the first few days. Which means for at least the next month, the meta is going to be chaos. Tutorials, montages, Deadpool, best way to play Deadpool. You're playing Deadpool wrong, thumbnails everywhere. I already know it's going to come out. Content creators are going to milk this character dry, and honestly, that's good for the game. A healthy game needs moments like this. Something else people forget is how important Deadpool is from a branding perspective. Marvel Rivals is still a very young game, and adding a character as massive as Deadpool this early sends a message. NetEase isn't playing it safe. They're willing to experiment, to have fun, and they're willing to be a little ridiculous. And with a universe as huge as Marvel, Deadpool opens the door for even crazier possibilities. Imagine him being used to announce future heroes, breaking the fourth wall in trailers, interacting with the new characters before they even launch. He could literally become the spokesperson of the entire game if needed. That's not just good design, that's smart long-term planning. So let's go back to the original question. Is Deadpool overhyped? Honestly, no. I think he's hyped exactly the right amount. He's chaotic, he's fun, he's frustrating, he's annoying, and he's everything Deadpool is supposed to be. And more important, he's making Marvel Rivals feel alive and unpredictable. Will the instalock madness calm down eventually? Yeah, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Will he get nerfed at some point? Almost definitely. I already seen a couple of exploits, and I know for a fact he's gonna get nerfed in the next coming patches. But right now, he's exactly what this game needed to kick off the year with the energy, you know? And if NetEase keeps taking risks like this, Marvel has a pretty bright future ahead. But that's just my take, and I would like to know, have you actually managed to play Deadpool yet? Or are you still stuck watching someone else instalock him every match? Let me know your experience down in the comments, and hey, if you enjoy this breakdown, consider sticking around. I've got a lot more thoughts on where this game is headed, and I'll see you in the next one.
My work here is done!